Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
We are here!
Yes!
Trailer 2!
Oh, my God, that trailer was amazing.
We are here, ladies and gentlemen. And we have Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer number 2.
We had a shit episode of Doctor Who finale, then we had a great Godzilla trailer. Well, it wasn't shit, it was okay, but not a finale material. But then we had Godzilla, which was amazing.
Well, I can honestly say they confirmed a lot with this trailer.
Okay.
I think they confirmed a bit more than they were hoping to confirm with this trailer. We can honestly say that there are now definitely more than 4 monsters in this trailer.
I saw that.
Yes.
And I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Yes, we saw that there's this strange, almost insect crustacean-like thing that comes out of the ground. There's also one that seems to be like almost disguising itself like a mountain that kind of shifts and wakes up. Now,
It's not Anguirus, right?
it might be. I've heard people saying it's Anguirus. I've heard people saying it's Comebus. I've heard a lot of...
What's the Mantis one?
That could be Kamacuras.
Kamacuras.
I don't think it's Kamacuras because that doesn't look too much like a praying mantis to me.
There was a crab one, though, right?
It kind of looked like a crab, but not like at the same time it didn't. It was very strange. It's a very strange looking. You really only see its legs and what looks like part of its head, but yeah.
So more than likely, those monsters can probably get beat right away or something, right? Or something like that, maybe.
Well, see, I'm trying not to
spoil it. Yeah,
because
this are they the end monsters?
This trailer confirmed that plot leak that I was talking about.
Okay.
Everything about that plot leak was in this trailer.
Do you want to reveal it on here again?
No, I don't, because
we talked about it before. Or we didn't.
We haven't. No.
Okay.
I know what happens with because those are not the only 2 other monsters that are in this movie. There's apparently a lot. Like there's a whole shitload of monsters.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a reason why if you go onto the Monarch Sciences website, there are 17 Monarch containment sites on that. Yeah.
17.
So when Sally Hawkins in the trailer says they are everywhere, she literally means they are everywhere.
Wow.
So yeah, and I know what happens. At least if this plot leak, again, I'm pretty sure it's real. Something happens that's very, very cool that causes the Titans to wake up.
Kong or no?
No. Kong probably, I'll say this, he probably knows what's going on because of this thing that happens.
Kong is in this, right?
No, he's not.
Not even after credits?
He might be after credits, but I know he's not in the film. Apparently, they do mention him. Yeah, something happens that wakes all of these Titans up, and it's a very interesting idea. Now, there is something I did want to say, and this was in the plot leak as well, but I'm not going to say what it is directly. There is a scene in this trailer. It goes by very quickly. You have to freeze the trailer to see what I'm talking about here.
Okay.
If you catch the trailer just right, you will see 2 things. Well, really, it's one thing, but it means 2 things. It's basically the way that we all know that Godzilla is eventually going to beat Ghidorah at the end of this movie.
Right.
The way he beats him is in this trailer.
Oh.
And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the reason Kong is going to win is in this trailer.
The reason why what?
The reason Kong is going to win is in this trailer.
Really?
Yes.
So you think Kong's going to win the battle?
I think Kong is going to win, yes.
Oh, boy.
And I think it's because of this thing that's in this trailer.
Is Destroyer in this?
He's not in the trailer, but...
Oh, he might be.
He might be
Oxygen Destroyer. Okay.
The Oxygen Destroyer is not in. No, there's something. There's something in this trailer that if you see the scene I'm talking about, you really look at it, you can see what it is, and it's like, oh, well, there you go. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm actually very excited for this, as weird as it sounds, because it's something very cool, and it's something something a lot of Godzilla fans are gonna go, oh shit, all right. Another thing that I can say, this wasn't in the plot leak, but I guess it's been confirmed. There's a plane that they're on, like this main, like it almost looks like a really big, almost like a stealth bomber or something. Apparently, that's the Super X, which was the ship. Yeah, which was the ship used in the Heisei series in a couple. So yeah, that is the Super X apparently.
Oh. Okay.
So Doherty did his homework.
Wow.
He knows he's put some crazy stuff in this trailer. So yeah, I thought this was great. That ending shot with Godzilla running at Ghidorah.
Oh, I love that.
Ghidorah flying at him. I was just like, this is insanity. This is pure insanity.
Yeah.
And Mothra looks great. She looks fantastic. That scene where she's flying down, and then they did that close up of her face.
Yeah,
it's great.
I gotta tell you, I was feeling pretty down with the whole Doctor Who thing today, and then when I saw the Godzilla thing, I was like, on top of the world,
right?
Basically, totally lifted your spirits. Totally, there's hope. Not everything we like is gonna get wrecked. It's like stuff is actually gonna improve. Like Godzilla is going to be the biggest damn movie we've ever seen in my life. Jesus, can't wait for that movie.
It's so crazy too that like kind of how tame, I guess you could say 2014 was.
Right.
Whereas compared to this one, they're just like, no, just blow it up. It's fine.
Right. Man, the Avengers should be afraid, and Marvel should be afraid of this movie. Because this movie's going to do damage. This movie's going to do damage. So whatever's there, So this is going to come out after Avengers.
It comes out sort of a month after, yeah.
And I think we have to make a correction, right? Because Far From Home is definitely not Phase 3. That's Phase 4.
Right? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, because the end game was the end game with Avengers, and that was always meant to be the Phase 4 first movie of the Phase 4, because Spider-Man was supposed to lead the way. Remember?
Yeah.
So the only difference is that this is the first time ever that we have no idea what's in the Phase 4, but yet we know the movie's coming out with a trailer.
Yes.
So, but I'm telling you now, they don't want to take away anything from the Avengers movie, because in the past they have done stuff, and like even Marvel has done stuff that they're trying to learn from their mistakes. If you remember, Civil War was like making money way after it was still out, right? And Marvel had done the stupidest thing ever, and they did the whole Hydra, like the whole Captain America thing with the Hail Hydra.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
When Civil War was out.
Yeah.
And like Chris Evans was like, what? And like all the actors are like, wait, what? What's going? And Disney's like, oh, like the timing was so bad that it actually did hurt a little bit the sales of Civil War. Now, the thing with Spider-Man 2, like, Spider-Man Far From Home, let's have Into the Spider-Verse. Don't put that stuff out there, because that's going to take away from Into the Spider-Verse. It should be, let's have the movie out, Into the Spider-Verse, let it be out a little bit, then you can show the trailer. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to show it, like, even in a week. Let Into the Spider-Verse run. You could show the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home on, like, December 30th or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, like, right after Christmas or before, you know what I'm saying? While it's out a week or at least, or two, then you could show it, like I think, or Christmas Eve or Christmas, whatever. Then you could show it. But let Into the Spider-Verse get out first, you know? Because I know they got to show it before the new year because they want to build on it, you know? But still, let's wait. That's that, come on. That's like if they announced today, right? Phase 4 is, right? It would F up stuff away from Avengers, you know? So what they're going to do is, in April, they'll announce Phase 4. After Endgame is out, a week after it's out, here's your Phase 4, and that's what they'll do. While Avengers is out, they will announce Phase 4, but not before Avengers Endgame. And you got a little time before Spider-Man comes out okay, and then you go. I mean, that's what I think. You know, I could be wrong. Yeah. They got to learn from their mistakes that they don't want to take away. And let me tell you something, that Avengers Infinity War did get its ass kicked by the stupidest movies. The book club and whatever. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, I was really surprised about
it. Was
about
like...
But the staying power of that was like nothing compared to the first one.
No.
It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy that it was like that.
And I mean, the staying power of Venom, too, has been long, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost over, right? But still, it's still making money. But like, you know, but it dropped off quicker than I anticipated, the Avengers. So they're going to learn from their mistakes. They're going to go in there and they're going to plan this accordingly, where they are not going to hurt the box office of their own movies. Hopefully, they learn. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what else you got. Anything with Star Wars or no?
Oh, everything else faded away today.
Yeah.
So when that trailer came out, I was like,
Godzilla was pretty much it, right?
Keep all the other movies. I just need this one.
Yeah. I agree. So, all right, we'll leave it at that. We'll go on to something else. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.